G'day, today in episode 505 of Trent365, immediacy is relative. G'day. So just back in KL, just got back home after the week in Bali, and this morning when I was having breakfast in the hotel restaurant in Bali, I was sitting close to an American couple, probably mid to late 50s, I guess they were, and they were having a conversation about something getting done, a customer service issue that was resolved. And what he said was, and they took care of it immediately, within 24 hours. And what struck me was, well, that's not immediate. I mean, immediate to me is instant. And I think in today's day and age, for a lot of people, immediate means instant. But I think for someone like that, you know, he's a guy that's probably grown up without the internet, certainly in his early days of working and his life. He's grown up without mobile phones for a large part of his life. And so for him, a 24-hour response is actually considered kind of immediate. Whereas if you were to talk to his kids or even his grandkids, an immediate response to them is probably instant. And for some reason, it took me back to a time in Perth back in the mid-90s when I was the front office manager in the hotel, and the reservations manager came to me late one afternoon and said, we need a response on this one for the travel agent urgently. To which I said, because we had a few things on, great, so we can get that one first thing in the morning. And she said, no, it's urgent. It needs to be done within the next 4 hours, because this particular agent, and I actually still remember the name of the travel agent. Isn't it weird how some things like that you remember, but I actually can't remember what I had for lunch yesterday. No, I didn't. Nasi goreng special at Made's Warung. Really nice. But, you know, in that context, it was a Hong Kong travel agency. And even in those days, back 25 years ago, in the time of telephones and telex and fax machines, no emails at this point, you know, immediate required a lot more urgent response. It required sort of a 4-hour window. Whereas any other immediate response usually was within 24, 48 hours even. So I think this context of immediacy in a world where we all seem to be pushing for everything now, you know, I think it's important to remember it. There's two different perspectives, I think, when it comes to something being immediate. Number one is who your customer is. If it's a 65-year-old guy, immediate to him might be 24 hours. If it's a 19-year-old, immediate probably means instantly. And the other thing is your product or service that you're selling. So, you know, for some businesses, it might be okay to have a 24, 48-hour response time frame, whereas for others, they do require something instant. So I think this idea of immediacy it's worth thinking about when you're forming your language in your discussion around your service delivery, because immediate is a relative concept. It does mean different things to different people. Alrighty, that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in. I will be back again tomorrow. See ya.